Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play with Fire. I'm Fire Princess and today we are playing the Medieval Charter Challenge with one of our merchant families, the Beesbury family. We have we have a very sick Sully here. We'll get Emma over to help deal with her in just a second. This is probably one of the more memorable families, but the Beesbury family lost Gable to Nickel Crane, essentially, because Nickel Crane murdered him. They've been investigating, they've tried to do what they can to figure out what's happened. They're trying to help the military with, any sort of information that might help with the investigation, but unfortunately none of the random rolls that we've done to see what happens with all that kind of thing, nothing's really panned out with it. The Sims themselves are kind of losing hope, I guess, in finding Gable. They haven't found him, they don't know what happened, they know it's not anything good, but they can't prove it and they can't find anything to prove who did it. Even with the military men too, they're kind of slowing on their investigations. Gable brought in Mila and Samson here, so they have just kind of been absorbed into the family since Gable passed away. One thing you'll notice is Simon is totally in love with Mila. She is technically his stepsister, but I guess it's medieval times and that didn't matter. I don't know. But they're not really related, and they did that on their own, by the way. I was trying to decorate this house because Castle Dreamer 83 over at Plumbob Keep uploaded this great house, and I wanted to use it for the Beesburys since they're merchants now, and I immediately downloaded this as soon as I could because it looks amazing. So thank you, Castle Dreamer. I don't know if you watch these, but I love this house. While I was decorating the house, though, Simon in the background started flirting it up with Mila, and then we've seen them a couple of times in the backgrounds of other episodes, flirting it up with each other. It's kind of been a their choice type thing, but Mila actually doesn't have any crush or love for Simon, so he's gonna have to work a little harder to win her over. Last part of the family is Samson here. He actually is involved in a little bit of a love triangle, kind of. No love or interest has really come into it yet, but he's really interested in Anselm and Thomas Chapman. Anselm has been too old for Samson for them to really be flirting or anything like that, but from their prior episodes, Anselm is almost always around. He's always checking out Samson, always talking, always coming over unannounced. So I think he's really super into Samson, and I kind of ship Anselm and Samson, if I'm being honest. Thomas Chapman is our other gay sim, and he has one bolt with Samson, which they are of a class where the amount of chemistry they have doesn't matter as much. It's more the gaining social status from the marriages and like beneficial setups more than it is for love or anything like that. So one chemistry isn't a super big deal. We kind of have to make a decision with Samson here. I don't think he can really stay once he becomes an adult. I think he's gonna kind of get the boot out of the house because there's no point in him being at the house anymore, so he'll need someone to move in with to afford a nice merchant level house, or if he ends up with Thomas, a gentry level house. Sally here has been working a lot on one of her random occurrence scenario quests, which was the Master Herbalist diploma. All she has left with that is the physiology book to read, so she's gonna stay home and read that. With everyone sick, I'm actually gonna have Emma come over right now just so we can get that dealt with. Well, she is kind of close friends with Nicholas Crane, actually, so as odd as it sounds, we're gonna just invite the Crane household over so we can get some nettle soup going. It is Yuletide today, so they don't need to be working or going to school or anything like that, but looks like Samson and Simon both decided to do some painting, which is fine because it was their choice. Sally has a long way to go to get that physiology skill up. Once she does get the Master Herbalist diploma, though, we will be able to get her 1,000 simoleons. Let's make sure to greet our guests since everyone's here. Careful who you're getting to know here, Samson. You don't want to get close to Nickel Crane. Here we go. Thank you, Emma. Oh, here, we can give her some fish. I'm going to have Simon and Mila actually go out on a date. Mostly because I'm hoping that they'll become a little bit more, they'll like each other a little bit more, So we will head over and meet them once everyone's better. I had these two come to Mila's old stomping grounds at the Four Shields Tavern. We'll see if they do anything exciting. Oh, gonna play some poker, okay. Gonna completely ignore Simon. I'm hoping to convince Mila to fall in love because he wants a party, she wants to get married. I think we could have a wedding party going. We're not playing poker right now, Mila. This is why you got fired. Oh, Rainford's at the violin there. Ooh, it's Thomas Chapman. Too bad Samson's not here. and entertain. Let's do an inside joke. Oh, look at this. She wants to fall in love with Simon. Yay. We're trying, Mila. We're trying. Kiss. First kiss. They haven't had their first kiss. What? How has this happened? It was first kiss for both of them. Wow. I'm surprised. Oh, there we go. They're the woo ones. She's not even in love with them. I did leave one of the double beds at the Four Shields Tavern, so maybe we'll head over that way. Rainford, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Rainford, you're being weird. You're just staring. I don't like it. After all that, we're still trying to get Mila to fall in love. I locked in the want to fall in love with Simon, so... Oh! Yes! Okay, it happened! He just needed to serenade her. I was like, man, really? After all that? Oh, and she wants to get engaged. Yes, 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 yes. We're just gonna propose in her underwear here. Yay, Mila and Samson. Alright, well that's a good end to the night. Oh, she wants a second love. Wow. Are you a secondary romance? Oh, yes you are. Sully's about to get her physiology point. And with that, we will be able to get the 1,000 simoleons, and I believe, let me just double check here. Yeah, so 1,000 simoleons and a 720 aspiration points. So I will give her both of those things in just a second. That took her, I think, about 2 rounds to finish that Ross scenario. We're on day 2 here. Everyone's waking up, getting ready. I'm gonna have Simon do some toy making here. That is his one true hobby, but he likes to make toys just for the kids around Beesbury. It is day 2, so let's jump to the Ross roll. Let's roll a d7 for our 7 categories within the random occurrence scenario. 3. What is a 3? Wow, we keep getting social standing. What the heck? We're on a roll with social standing. All right, I think there's 9 in here. Yeah, so let's roll a d9. 7. What is 7? Oh my god. What is going on with our same rolls? I don't know. I don't like that we're getting the same rolls. Gotta change it up a little bit. 7 is for services of the crown. Roll to determine which title the eldest male in the household will receive. Squire, baronet, viscount, or marquis. Sim is granted the hereditary title by the king and can lord it around town and pass on the title to his heir. But this honor does not come with simoleons or property, and the new title holder must earn the funds to purchase the appropriate property and lifestyle to go with his new title. The thing with this one is, I actually kind of think it makes sense based on what we were saying for Philibert Brachus's round and how he gained a title as well, in that the king is going to be coming to Beesbury relatively soon, and so he's kind of handing out titles, handing out, you know, favorable things so that Sims, when he finally get here, have these nice titles thanks to him and are in a better place or in a better social position because of the king, and so he'll have a lot more allies on his side once he actually gets, you know, makes his way over to Beesbury. So I suppose this kind of actually does make sense that we got this. Let's roll the d4 to see which title we're gonna get, and the title is gonna go to Simon because he is the eldest male here, so they're merchants now, so either way they're getting a rank up from this. Let's see which one though. 4. Holy crap, that one was Marquis. Marquis is nobility. They just jumped a bunch. Like, he just became a duke, essentially. This is great. Congratulations to Simon, my goodness. All the way to nobility from a merchant. This king is really setting up his townspeople for when he comes over. Unfortunately for Samson, though, I don't think I'm going to give him any part of that title. I think he's just going to stay the merchant, and it's only going to be Simon that's become... Oh, I need to get this signed so that we don't get the bus over. Simon is going to be the only one getting the nobility title, so Samson doesn't get to be a part of that train, but I do think that Mila is going to want to marry him ASAP now that he's nobility. I don't think I mentioned it yet. Maybe I did. But they actually have rabbit hole careers, Sully and Simon. So they have to go to work today, actually. They do own an artisan gallery as well. We won't see the artisan gallery today. We will see it this round, but just not today since both of them are going to be gone. It is Samson's birthday today. He is about to age up tonight. He cannot go to college, even though he's a merchant, because the challenge rules say that only nobility and royalty can go to college. And we will make sure to get both of his possible betrothals over, see how he gets along with both to try and help us make a decision for who he's gonna be with. Yes, okay, before heading into work, Simon just got the bronze toy making talent badge. Samson wanted to throw a birthday party, so I had him go ahead and throw one. He only could invite Anselm and Thomas. I kind of wanted to see who he chooses to interact with, you know what I mean? To see who would be a better fit for him betrothal-wise. If he goes with Anselm, then he won't gain a rank, but if he goes with Thomas, he would actually gain a rank in class, because Thomas is a gentry level, and Anselm would just be equivalent to whatever Samson is. As far as that goes, it would make more sense to go with Thomas, but I just want to see where Samson's head is at. He's trying to sweet talk Thomas. He might be more into Thomas. I mean, there's the age difference, but he's definitely been flirting a lot more with Thomas. Yep, he's trying to hold hands. He probably needs to just go blow out the cake, but holding hands is more important. Or it's not gonna happen. Okay, fine. Fine, we'll just blow out the candles. Oh, and Mary showed up for some reason. She just came to visit, I think, for Mila, so she's here. Never mind them standing in the staircase. Simon and Sally are both gone. Unfortunately, they're not going to be able to see the age up here, but they'll see him when they're back home from work. There's round 1 for Samson, but we do need to age him up again just because... Oh god, Thomas is sick. We need to get Thomas out of here. Hold up. Sorry, Thomas, you just lost privilege for being here. You're sick. Actually, you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to control him. We're going to just say that Samson told him to get some leftovers because we do have leftover nettle soup. So he can eat that and get better. Oh! Would you look at this for Mila? Hello, Mila. She must have got pregnant from that risky woohoo. How about we're gonna make this a double party? We're gonna make this a wedding party because Simon just got back and a birthday party. We're doubling up on this one. Oh my gosh, and look at this. So I marked him to age up, but he wants to hold hands with Anselm. Let's wait for a second. It's so hard. He's interacted with both of Thomas and Anselm. I don't know who to choose. Here he goes, round 2. Here is Samson. He is so cute. I love that ponytail. Let's make sure to get his trait. We'll do a missing trait to Samson. We got vegetarian. It looks like he likes how Sally lives her life as a vegetarian, so he joined up with her. Real quick before everyone leaves, since we still have time left in the party, we're gonna go ahead and have... Oh good, Thomas is better. Haha. We're gonna have these two get married. Hopefully Mila changes out of her shift. There we go, she did change out of her shift. Quickly, shotgun wedding. So we have a legitimate heir. Everyone's so happy. Oh gosh, Anselm's... Oh, okay, we gotta heal Anselm too. We're gonna control him and have him eat our other one, especially because he's a military man and he does not... Like, I'm not gonna be playing him to get him better, so we definitely need to have him have some of our comfort soup as well. I might wait to do a decision between these two once they're both... Like, they're all of the same age, and I could just have both of them invited over, and then see how they interact once they're all the same age and they're not limited from... their flirting interactions and whatnot because of age differences, you know what I mean? Because right now he kind of just gets along with both of them. So I want them to be of the same age to see who he flirts with first. Final score was good time. Before they head off to bed, I need to roll the career for what Samson will be. None of his traits, unfortunately, gave him any clue as to what he was gonna do, so he couldn't, like, get ahead in life as a teenager or kid or anything like that. But we get to choose now that he's an adult and can make his own decisions. We have 17 available merchant careers, which is the document that you're seeing up there. It's a very rough document, so it's a little bit of a mess, pardon that. But we're gonna roll here. 13, so what is 13? Interesting. Okay, so 13 was the Artisan and Merchant Guild Hall. I've actually made that already. I'll have to show you guys what that one is. It's basically just a meeting hall. I'm not sure how he's gonna make money off of it, but I'll have to figure that out. Sally and Simon own the Artisan Gallery, so because of his connections, he's able to own the guild hall essentially, and he knows the artisans. Like, we don't have much of a guild yet because we don't have any blacksmiths or anything like that, but once we do get there, he will already have that connection. I kind of like that. That fits for him. Today, Sally and Simon are both doing their rabbit hole stuff again. They both work, so unfortunately we're not going to see too much of them this morning, but I want Mila and Samson both to go and do some exploring. Here is the Artisan and Merchant Guild Hall. It's actually called the Crossroads Meeting House, but it's just this really long, small lot. Let's take a peek at the inside. It really is just like a little spot for like writing and taking notes. There's a whole section over here to sit and have conversations with the various guilds and artisans. Of course, a spot to light a fire. Oop, it looks like I have to change that. I think I must have got rid of something that is no longer in the game, so I'll have to fix that. This side is more of the just more studious side. There's bathrooms, there's things to write and draft blueprints, there's study material, a place to sit, and then that's really all there is to the lot. There's not really an outside besides like this little balcony is somewhere that people can kind of sit out and talk. I think the best way to do this is to put a ticketing machine down so that anyone that comes over is just paying to be here, essentially, like paying to use the lot. And that's going to be the way he makes money from this. So it's not really like selling anything, it's just you're paying to be here if you're using the guild hall. We do need to buy a rank up item from the last time that we ranked up. I never actually bought them anything. There we go. We've got a bar now. We'll tend the bar with Mila since that's kind of her job. And then we'll have Samson just help out with the sales today. While he's living with them, he's going to just help. Oh no, it looks like I have the chairs backwards. I'm going to have to fix that. Much better. We'll see how long they can stay here with her being pregnant and Samson's kind of hungry, but we should be okay. Ooh, we gotta help this one. This one's our reviewer, our business reviewer. I also put some of the toys out that Simon made. Now that he's got more badges with the toy making, he's able to make more for us to use. So I put some bricks out, and then I put the the clown in the box over here. Basic sell. Let's try and sell these paintings because these paintings are really where the money's at, like 600 simoleons, 700 simoleons. Heck yes. Samson's a little slow. Good thing he won't need a register where he's gonna be working. Mila decided to go take a nap on the snow-covered bench because she's too exhausted. By the way, I updated her hat because I feel like as a nobility now, she is going to look the part. It doesn't really match her maternity wear very well, but once she's not pregnant anymore, we will have like a really fancy outfit for our nobles. Oh, nice. We just got to bring 2. Complimenting our customers has really been helping. Since they're nobles and we need to get an even bigger house than what they have, and it actually might help Samson with moving out if we just kind of give him a parting gift type thing, you know, for finding a house. So we should do the money. Today's another rabbit hole work day with Simon and Sully, so again, we won't see them too much, but after work today, I am gonna have Simon go and meet up with the Magor quadruplets. He's heard about what's happened with, you know, both their parents, and he feels awful, so he made some more toys for them. Until then, we're gonna hang out with Samson, and I think Samson's gonna invite someone over because he wants to flirt, he wants to go on a date. I think he's ready to take it to the next level with Anselm right now. We'll see how far it goes with that because I do want Thomas to still be kind of an option. Anselm braved the snowstorm to come say hello to Samson. Of course, the lovely bow. Oh, the office party is scheduled for this weekend and someone needs to take charge of the decorations. Simon is pretty sure he can do a good job with them, but they've been handled past years by the same person. Simon doesn't want to make his coworker angry if it's her thing. Should Simon volunteer or let his coworker do it? I think that Simon would volunteer. Steps up to take charge. His coworker asks if she can help. When they begin, his coworker takes over and does everything. Oh no, Simon is upset and loses some arts and crafts enthusiasm. Wah, wah. Dirty jokes from Anselm here. Samson loves it though, so we're good. We don't have to stand in the snowstorm, guys. You can bring it inside. Oh, he did it by himself. Oh, look at this. Now he wants a classic dance. Oh, go right on ahead. He has 1 bolt with Anselm, and he had 1 bolt with Thomas, if you remember. Oh, oh no. Samson's sick. Anselm must be sick still, even though we gave him one of the nettle soups. We don't have any left over either. Shoot. What do you want, Penguin? Are you here to pee on my lawn again? Let's tell him an inside joke since he wants to. He wants to do it. It's not me, I swear. Oh, and now he has no more wands for Anselm. Okay. Not quite as dramatic as I would have hoped. They did flirt a little bit, and Anselm is definitely crushing. But it looks like they just kind of want to get to know each other more than do a lot of flirting. Drake Redwood, who's the captain of the military knights, has just called the household residence. Or I guess since we're to this household residence, totally didn't call. This is kind of a good thing because I think he's going to update them on the progress of the investigation and that they do have some promising clues. Especially from Arthur Boyer. If you remember, Arthur Boyer got a huge jump in class. Maybe not huge, but a jump in class because of what information he gave to the military men. I think that must be what Captain Drake is updating Samson on. So Samson will have to let Sully and everyone else know. And let's give Emma her payment. I think we'll give her a painting this time. I know that's like a huge payment, but they are nobility now, so they can afford to pay some nicer amounts. Oh, maybe I don't have any paintings. Okay, well, never mind. She's gonna get a watermelon and some radishes. Here's Aethelred, where I had Simon invite everyone over. I don't know how long the kids will stay over just because it is kind of late. But let's go greet everyone. I can only invite 2 people. I think I need to adjust something. My parties are only limited to 2 Sims nowadays for some reason. Oh, they bow to each other. How cute. Aw. Yeah, they weren't staying because it's too late. That's too bad. What we'll do is we'll give the toys to Aethelred. Is this Aethelred? What are you doing reading, Aethelred? You can't read. I had Simon make the clown in the boxes. Looks like we have 3 normal ones and 1 not so normal one, so we'll see which of the quads ends up with that. I was also thinking too, since Simon and Mila are nobility now, they're gonna need someone to help around the house. And Simon is actually really good friends with Aethelred. I kind of forgot they're so close. So I think he might step in and help a little bit, as well as Grace would too. That comes from EKA98. Thank you so much for the suggestion. I think it fits just so beautifully. I love it. Grace is going to take one of the quads to help her with things around the house, as well as the Beesbury family. I think they are going to take one of the quads too and have them help around the house because he's friends with Aethelred. I think he would help. He's been a really good guy to all the kids around the neighborhood as far as like making toys for them and giving them to all the kids around the neighborhood. So I think it could really work out with having one of the quads end up helping out the Beesburys here. We won't start that till next round probably. Just because the quads have already been played with, you know what I mean? I don't want their ages to be wrong. Oh geez, Mila, what are you doing? She got home and she just went straight to sponge bathe. What? You have multiple tubs around this house. That's the insane trait of hers coming out. Sully actually doesn't have a rabbit hole work day today. Simon still does, so we won't see him again, but Sully and Mila are gonna go over to the artisan gallery and do some cells between the 2 of them. Oh my gosh, it is time. It is baby time. Everyone stop painting. I was getting everyone's needs together so we could go to the artisanal lot, like I was saying, and I don't think Mila's gonna be going to the lot anymore. Oh my god. Thank goodness it's only twins. I was like, oh crap. When it says 2 babies, that means there's a chance to have triplets or quads. Hand the baby to someone quick. You have a second one to have. Let's see, what do we have? We have a baby boy. Simon's just getting his food, like, yeah, whatever. And Sally's bored. She's like, all right, time to read. Oh, we have a baby boy and a baby boy. Oh, I wonder how we decide who the heir is when they're twins. Like, they're the same. Mila's gonna stay home with the children. And we need to get names. I'm trying a different randomizer for names just to kind of add some variety into what we have. And there are some odd names here. Okay, I like Diggin. So one of them is Diggin. And the other is gonna be Eamon. Diggin and Eamon. Yay! Oh, you know what? We need to name one of them Gable. We'll name Diggin Gable, as much as I like that name. Because Gable is the dad that was lost, aka murdered. So I think they would be sentimental like that and use his name. So we'll use Gable and Eamon. Welcome to the family. Yes, now you're tired. I know, Mila, I know. I put Gable's and Eamon's cribs just in the same room with Samson, since he won't be here much longer, since he'll be moving out. That sounded a little bit more ominous than I meant it to do. Sally's starting the business day here by herself since, you know, we just had the twins at the house. Sally really needs some social anyway, so it was a good day for her to come and help with the business. Folk can probably only afford the bricks, I would think. Maybe the Jack-in-the-Box. How sweet is Sally? She wants to study about parenting now that she's a grandma. We have one more cheap item to sell, but I'm trying to get these 2 paintings hopefully sold. All the cheap stuff is gone. I need the expensive stuff now. Come on, someone buy the expensive stuff. We're trying to get some money for Samson to leave. Ooh, nice. Sally just got the bronze sales talent badge. We only have 1 painting left, but I think no one so far has been interested in it, so we might have to close up the business because I really don't have any other stock and everyone's getting a little mad that I don't have any other stock. Look who sent a letter to Samson. It's Thomas. This is what I mean, I can't decide. Anselm comes over all the time, Thomas sends letters all the time. Like, they're both just infatuated with Samson. And Samson is like totally into them both. I suppose he doesn't really have to choose. He is a pleasure aspiration. Oh my gosh, we don't have a secondary aspiration? What? How did we go this whole time without a secondary aspiration on Samson? Okay, hold on, we gotta choose that. I was gonna roll a new one for Samson, but I think, because we chose his turn-ons when we rolled initially, so I think I'm just gonna go back and find the video that Samson ages up in and get the secondary aspiration that we chose for that. If I do end up seeing that we didn't choose one then, or that I forgot to do it or something, I'll do that, but for now I'm not gonna re-roll it again, because I feel like we've already done this. It's after 6 p.m., so Samson is gonna go ahead and head out. I'm gonna leave, I don't know how much money to give him. I'm gonna have him just find own place and we're gonna see how much money he takes. Because anything we give him isn't gonna be taxed by the king. We might lessen the amount of taxes we owe if he takes a lot, but I don't want him to take too much because now that we're nobles, we owe a lot more in rent. Goodbye, Samson. We'll miss you. So we're at 13,100. Let's see where we're at when he leaves. And Simon's like, goodbye, you were a big help. Okay, so he took, what is that, like 3,600 simoleons? So I think what we can do, where do we start money-wise? I think we owe 5,000 in rent as nobility. I'll have to double check before we get there, but how about we'll give him another 3, so he'll have about 6,000 on him, which obviously isn't enough for a house of any sort with him being a merchant. We might just loan from the king because that's why he pays rent, is to be able to use that land, you know what I'm saying? He would be able to just get a house that way, and then the rent that he pays is the amount that he's using for each of his merchant, or for the merchant house, and being able to stay at the merchant house, if that makes any sense at all. I feel like I was rambling there. I'm taxing the Beesbury family as nobility since they are nobility now. That means that they have an income tax of 10%, a 10% tithe, as everyone does, and a 5,000 simoleon rent bill. And they have 100 simoleon in marriage license since Mila and Simon got married. With all of that, they owe 6,330 simoleons, which is quite a bit. It takes up most of what they just earned. So I think instead of sending Samson 3,000, we're gonna send him probably about 2,000. We're gonna lower that number a little bit. With their addition to the royal treasury is actually at 88,000. We need to get to 90,000 to get to the college and on to the last level for the town and challenge. So I'm really excited. We're almost there. Maybe the next round or two we'll be there. I think there's a couple of buildings to unlock when we do reach the level 5 charter city. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you next time.